On July 15, 2026, the constant, chaotic noise of the modern world gives way to a very specific cosmic invitation. The stars are asking us to stop pushing outward and begin building inward. Right now, both the sun and a fresh new moon are sitting in the sign of Cancer. This places a heavy emphasis on the collective consciousness to seek safety. The drive for the day shifts away from external conquest and toward our roots, our memories, and the warmth of our intimate relationships. Looking at this astrological wheel, you can see Mercury's vector path reversing direction, moving in retrograde right through that Cancerian space. This retrograde motion forces communication backward, demanding we review old stories and heal past emotional misunderstandings before moving forward. And we are dealing with conflicting crosscurrents. Over in Virgo, Venus grounds us, demanding that we express love through highly practical, organized acts of daily service. At the exact same time, Mars races through Gemini, accelerating our mental gears and bringing a nervous electricity to our thoughts. By the late hours of the day, the moon enters a void of course phase. This is a transitional window where lunar energy floats completely untethered from the other planets. This collision of backward-flowing thoughts and grounded affection suggests that today belongs to the internal. It is a time for finishing old tasks and fortifying the soul's architecture before looking for external results. For Aries, the challenge today is redirecting your trademark momentum. Take a pause on the rapid career acceleration and pour that intense, fiery energy into fortifying your emotional roots. Depth is your priority today, not speed. Taurus, true stability today requires looking past your bank account. You will find a much stronger sense of security by dropping your guard and allowing deep vulnerability within your most trusted, intimate circles. Gemini, the stars are asking you to intentionally slow your frantic mental processing. Instead of starting new conversations or launching new ideas, use your sharp mind to edit your past and carefully heal old rifts. For Cancer, this is your sacred lunar window. The energy empowers you to set profound emotional intentions for the weeks ahead. You have a clear lane to redefine your personal boundaries without a trace of guilt. The shared movement for these first 4 signs is a definitive turn toward the private sphere. Whether through reclaiming personal boundaries or inviting new vulnerability, the focus remains on the emotional safety of our inner worlds. Leo, as we move into the public spheres, your task is to treat isolation as a sacred space rather than a lonely penalty. Let quiet reflection and intuition guide your next professional moves, not the roar of the crowd. Virgo, apply that legendary analytical perfectionism toward nurturing your immediate community. Right now, a perfectly timed favor or a quiet act of organization is the ultimate expression of love. Libra, it is time to strip away the people-pleasing masks. Bring a raw, unapologetic emotional honesty into your professional partnerships today, even if it causes a temporary ripple in the peace. And Scorpio, let go of your rigid need for control. Give yourself permission to explore new spiritual philosophies or environments that finally allow your deep internal waters to flow freely. For these 4 signs, the ultimate goal is alignment. You are being asked to take the quiet, authentic truths you usually hide in private and carry them directly into your public and professional lives. Sagittarius, trade your vast horizons for intimate spaces. Lower your defenses and try trading your usual outward adventurism for deep, vulnerable sharing with a single partner. Capricorn, tending to the emotional needs of your living room is what will actually sustain the boardroom. Your long-term career ambitions require the exact fuel that a stable, nurtured home life provides. Aquarius, bring intense emotional awareness into your mundane routine. By applying intention, you can transform a simple errand or a daily chore into a highly effective act of mindfulness. Finally, Pisces, embrace the poetic energy of the day. Allow your natural spiritual tenderness to completely reshape the way you speak to your colleagues and care for your loved ones. These final signs of the zodiac illustrate how cosmic alignment lives within our simplest, most repetitive duties. Even a very common daily chore carries immense weight when it is performed with a specific, emotional sense of purpose. The overarching lesson of this planetary weather is that the stars are constantly speaking to us. We simply have to cultivate enough inner silence to actually listen to the directions. If today's cosmic map gave you some clarity, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue spreading the light of astrology to new hearts. And for those of you seeking a much deeper spiritual dive into these alignments, head over to donastrala.com to connect directly with astrology and spirituality consultant Afif Al-Kadamani, the author of today's forecast. Whether you are navigating your career, exploring new love, or mapping out your wealth today, remember the core assignment. True victory lies in building an unshakable inner sanctuary that no outside storm can touch.